The multinational platform Just Eat Takeaway, or JET, was among the pioneers of the food delivery sector. Since its foundation in the Netherlands in the year 2000, JET's two-sided digital environment allows consumers to quickly and easily order their favorite food from a vast array of restaurants, with the option of having their order delivered home. Simultaneously, it allows restaurants to access a wider consumer base and gain higher visibility at low cost. The platform leverages direct and indirect network externalities. An increase in Jet's platform user base creates more value for the same user group, who can access a large range of restaurant reviews, bolstering the platform's credibility and transparency. A larger consumer base in turn drives more restaurants to join, while greater availability and diversity of restaurants attracts further consumers. Since its early years, Jet had to focus on fast and large scale growth. This is because food delivery platforms are sticky, with 80% of consumers signing up for a platform, never or rarely leaving for another. This creates a winner take all sector, which also relies on within country network externalities that cannot be exploited across borders. As a result, Jet had to establish local networks in each country it entered by signing up as many users as possible in the shortest amount of time before local competitors. With this mindset, Jet started its international expansion in 2007 through a series of greenfield investments, mergers, and acquisitions. It began with geographically, economically, culturally, and administratively low distance countries in Northern and Central Europe. As of 2022, the company operates in 20 countries scattered around 4 continents and is publicly listed since 2016. The North America region is Jet's largest source of revenue and orders, while Northern Europe comes second, although surpassing the former in active consumers. In particular, Jet retains approximately 70% of Europe's meal delivery market, retaining the first position in almost every European country. Despite its successful expansion, Jet's sole focus on pure growth to seize a dominant industry position through rapid user acquisition has not translated into profitability. This is why the firm needs to shift its focus to scaling, which prioritizes profitable growth instead of simply increasing market share. What is Jet doing to pursue scaling, and what can it do more? There are two general courses of action: strengthening the core business and moving to adjacent or vertical markets. The former requires exploitative efforts, while the latter explorative initiatives. Let's start by breaking down its current business model through the flywheel. Restaurants sign up on the platform and display their menu items with prices. Customers access the platform, browse through available restaurants, and place an order from their preferred choice. Jet then delivers orders to the customer's provided address. Initially, restaurants were responsible for deliveries until Jet eventually took over by hiring its own drivers. This allowed restaurants that could not afford the delivery service to join the platform, subsequently attracting further customers. How does Jet generate revenue? By charging a percentage fee per order to restaurants, the money side of the platform, and collecting a delivery fee from consumers, the subsidy side.
Now, the firm can enhance its business model by reducing costs or further differentiating itself from competitors to justify high prices. Current market trends suggest strategic opportunities. An emerging trend is the usage of machine learning and AI. Jet already leverages data network effects for predictive analytics, which aid restaurants in forecasting orders, thus providing greater value added to justify high fees. Upcoming plans involve introducing AI features for customer personalized recommendations, regular order updates, and customer assistance. Another trend is testing drone deliveries, a more sustainable delivery channel that decreases costs by fulfilling more orders in less time and reduces the need for drivers. Nevertheless, such implementation, which would most likely require strategic alliance with a firm in the sector, entails slow implementation because of its sensitivity to local weather and urban conditions. We believe it is not suitable for Jet, given its need to see quick profitability improvements. On a similar note, Jet's Grubhub in the US is testing robot delivery in campuses. However, we believe it has low potential in chaotic urban conditions. Furthermore, to cut costs, companies like Uber Eats and DoorDash use crowdsourcing of drivers, which entails tapping into a pool of independent delivery personnel to fulfill orders. While Jet's Grubhub employs this business model in the US, we believe that expanding it to European countries may conflict with Jet's lobbying efforts for direct hiring of delivery drivers within the EU. It could be a viable solution, though, only if these efforts fail to materialize. Instead, we suggest adopting delivery subscription plans, a trend that has now been widely adopted in the US market and is gradually taking over European and Asian countries. A subscription-based model has different benefits. It reduces costs for frequent users and increases the value of acquiring customers for platforms as customer loyalty increases. It also provides immediate profitability benefits through quick implementation. Jet has previous experience with these strategies, as its subsidiary Grubhub currently uses it in the US through Grubhub Plus. Therefore, the subsidiary can share no location-bound best practices and insights with other geographical units. We recommend adopting a voluntary subscription freemium model to prevent infrequent or unwilling customers from churning. To ensure flexibility, the subscription should offer 1 month free trial, after which consumers can actively confirm their subscription to avoid unintended subscription extensions. Then allow them to change their subscription plan monthly. To cater to different preferences and habits, the subscription should be categorized into different plans. Additionally, prices must be tailored to each national market based on local competition's prices and macroeconomic factors like consumers' purchasing power and spending. Finally, we recommend incremental implementation by testing the freemium model in one country, and if successful, gradually expanding it to countries with lower distance dimensions. Now, we believe that the test country should be the UK. Why? Testing the model in a country where Jet does not have a strong presence could yield high returns if successful, but it lowers the likelihood of success. Therefore, we suggest testing in a country where Jet has a stronghold in both revenues and market share. The UK is Jet's second largest market, accounting for 22.5% of the group's revenues, behind the US at 33.6%. While Jet ranks third in the US, where Grubhub Plus already exists with a 9% market share, it is first in all of the other major 4 markets. But then why go for the UK and not other major markets? Because UK subscription behavior is the most attractive. 93% of British consumers end up spending up to £150 per month on subscriptions, with the food category being among the top 3. And 24% of consumers plan to subscribe to new services. UK consumers tend to leave subscription running, while also, for instance, in Germany, 70% of users cancel them immediately if they see no more fit. As a result, based on the subscription prices of major UK competitors, we suggest the following packages with related prices. As a parallel move, we also suggest the testing of consolidated offers that increases differentiation by establishing cross-partnerships with near restaurants. This allows customers to place a single order with items from multiple restaurants. And this should be a future move, after the implementation of the subscription itself.
The second step for scaling is to look into opportunities and adjacent markets. In relation to the food sector, we identified the grocery and meal kit delivery markets. The grocery one is projected to display a CAGR almost triple that of the meal delivery subsector and will account for 71% of the online food delivery by 2028. Among grocery delivery, an 83% stake belongs to retail delivery. The second comprises quick commerce, where firms like Flink operate ghost stores where product selection is limited but delivery time is faster. The third smallest share is taken by meal kit delivery, where a major market player and early mover is HelloFresh. Jet already entered grocery delivery and currently plans to expand operations. In contrast, we suggest avoiding focus on the meal kit delivery, as this is projected to reach significantly lower valuation and users and is already strongly consolidated amongst few companies. Our suggestion, in line with Jet's strategy, is to tap into non-food markets by leveraging Jet's value proposition of redefining convenience. The one particular sector that beckons a new opportunity is the online over-the-counter, or OTC, pharmaceutical delivery service. The global OTC healthcare sector is experiencing an upward trajectory as consumers have been increasingly turning to delivery health channels like mail order and e-pharmacies delivery options. The Asia-Pacific region and the Americas bear the largest and fastest growing OTC markets. However, strategic entry into these regions is highly unfeasible due to extremely high competitive pressures. American consolidated brands like Walgreens and CVS bear extremely high entry barriers that are further augmented by distinct state regulations, while the Asia-Pacific market is highly concentrated in China, where Jet does not have any market presence. Instead, Western Europe offers a less consolidated landscape characterized by numerous independent pharmacies, reducing high costs associated with high entry barriers. With a projected valuation of $30 billion by 2027, the European market offers a mature and receptive audience. The integration of food and OTC pharmaceutical deliveries creates operational synergies with revenue increase and cost reduction potential. Jet can create synergies through complementarities, connecting dissimilar resources with low modification. This means cross-selling opportunities, offering customers a comprehensive one-stop-shop solution. Users can conveniently order both meals and OTC medications on the same platform in a single streamlined transaction. A future complementarity option worth exploring would be bundling food and pharmaceutical orders in a subscription. Additionally, Jet can create synergies through commonalities where the two business units share the same driver labor force. As a result, Jet optimizes its resource utilization by leveraging excess capacity of delivery drivers in non-peak times. A second commonality is sharing the same digital platform and IT infrastructure. This prevents technology cost hikes and ensures user-friendly navigation for more effective cross-selling via seamless access to both food and pharmaceutical sections. This in turn enhances data networks. Information on food preferences combined with health-related data allows for diverse, personalized recommendations. For instance, the platform can intelligently recommend OTC medications tailored to individual dietary habits or health conditions, which are determined by order history and by answering certain questions before or while ordering medications on the platform. Overall, it is clear that Jet would implement the same business model with pharmacies on the platform's money side as the complementers rather than restaurants. The next question is where to test the entry into pharmaceuticals delivery. The two European countries with highest OTC potential are the UK and Switzerland. While the UK ranks second in opportunity score worldwide after Japan, we suggest avoiding it as a target. Firstly, Deliveroo has already gained early mover advantage by partnering with hundreds of Lloyd's pharmacies, resulting in high competitive pressure. Secondly, Jet would simultaneously implement our suggested subscription model in its UK food delivery market. Testing in different countries allows for independent outcome measurement that is not complicated by multicollinearity effects. Turning to Switzerland, its OTC healthcare sector ranks 6th worldwide in terms of opportunity score. Valued at $905 million in 2022, it will achieve a $1 billion valuation by 2027. Pharmacies account for around 86% of key medication distribution channels that are supplied by leading pharmaceutical manufacturers. Swiss consumer trends in OTC medicine are guided by time scarcity, as 62% of these consumers state that they are influenced by products that align with their time and money constraints. On one hand, Jet can deliver value to consumers because of its large fleet of delivery drivers for a faster delivery than existing pharmacy services. On the other hand, Jet can be valuable to the pharmacies themselves by allowing them to easily access a large pool of consumers at low cost. Jet indeed has the largest market share in Switzerland, equal to 62%, where the food and meal delivery sectors are expected to continue growing by 11% and 6% respectively. We suggest Jet enters the adjacent market through internal development. The need for speed to market, the limited amount of capital, and the uncertainty related to entering a new product category would underline the need for a strategic alliance. Nevertheless, there is major alignment with Jet's main capabilities, since the company already has the logistic infrastructure in place, the digital platform, delivery management, and customer service, which supports the route of internal development. Three resources are lacking. The first two are scientific expertise and pharma-related legal knowledge. However, the extent of scientific knowledge required is relatively limited, considering that Jet's function would strictly concern delivery and logistics management of OTC medicine from the pharmacies to the end customers. Additionally, product-specific issues and inquiries would still be handled by the pharmacies themselves. Simultaneously, pharma-related legal knowledge can be sought through consulting services in order to effectively go through all the necessary strict legal requirements to start a business. Thirdly, Jet lacks connection with pharmacies. Nevertheless, it can leverage its established consumer base. Jet already has operations in Switzerland with the highest market share and high brand awareness and has access to local customers through its platform. This increases Jet's bargaining power and creates immediate revenue potential for pharmacies, incentivizing them to join the platform. Additionally, Jet can enhance the business development and legal efforts by setting up a specific new team comprising existing Jet executives and newly hired business development professionals from the pharmaceutical world. Overall, these activities decrease both uncertainty and time to market. Although obtaining legal requirements to deliver pharmaceuticals could be highly time-consuming, we must point out that Jet's simple career role is not as legally complex as pharmacies and wholesalers' processes. This was our recommendation on how to bring Jet to profitable growth. Thank you for your attention.